Hey everybody, and welcome back to RNBHomestead. Today we're going to be planting some flowers. I usually don't plant flowers, but after looking at a lot of my YouTube gardening friends and talking to other people, planting flowers, good idea. So what I did was I picked the type of flowers that I like. I have some cosmos, I have some zinnias, and some morning glories. I love the morning glories because my favorite color is blue. So make sure you go ahead and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I do a video, and make sure you hit that subscribe and like button and give us some thumbs up. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So welcome back. So this video is going to be a little bit different than the other ones that I usually do, because I usually don't plant flowers, but I always recommend when you get your seeds from certain places to follow the directions. You never go wrong with following directions. I know we like to improvise and do what we want to do, but sometimes there's rules for a reason, shall we say. So today I have my seeds. I have my water to make sure that I water the plants. Also, I have all my labels because I don't know flowers, so it's good to know what I'm growing. I've watched so many videos where people don't tag, and then they're sending pictures to all their friends like, hey, do you know what this plant is? Save yourself some trouble. Get some tags. You can get about 100, 200 of them for about $3, $4. Not that expensive. And tag what you're growing. I also have these cute little flower and garden pots that I got from the dollar store. Actually, they were having a sale, so instead of paying $1, I paid 50 cents. So each of my little flowers are going to go in their own little pot. So let's start with the cosmos here. Now the cosmos, as you can see, are beautiful in their growth. Now it says here it takes about 10 days for these seeds to germinate. Now when I'm doing my seeds, I automatically put them under these grow lights, and then I have warming mats here that you probably can't see because the lights are back there. Those are the strawberries. The other trees like my blueberries, my blackberries, raspberries, even my lemon Meyer, they're outside right now enjoying the nice weather here in the 7A Virginia area. So like I said, going back now, these take they grow about 2 to 3 feet, and they're annuals. So again, with these plants, most plants like the soil to be about at least 50 degrees. So again, I'm in 7A. Last frost date's not till April 15th, but we have had weather in the high 60s, even some 70s this week. Next week is going to be in about the high 50s, medium 50s, and then we go back up to the 60s. The nights have gotten down into the 30s, maybe 35, 36. So with these, I'm going to keep these inside as well as the strawberry seeds, but the plants are going to stay outside to get acclimated to the weather out there on the porch. I do take that chance that for some reason we might get some frost, because again, my frost date is not the April 15th, last frost date, but I'm willing to take that chances. Those trees out there are very sturdy. So let's go ahead and open this packet and get going. Now I keep my seeds in a little container, but then I also put them in a CD pack, and then I put these in there so I can save them, because I'm not going to plant all these. And luckily, just like I got my other ones I got the pots from the dollar store, I got these seeds too. They were actually a quarter. They were $4. So go ahead and open this up. Now in this container that I have, I'm going to go actually and plant about 6 of these cosmos seeds. As you can see, these are what the cosmos seeds looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and Take my little dirt here. Now again, I don't like to move my seeds around, so at this time, because I'm not watering from the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and water this soil in. Might as well go ahead and water the soil in for the rest of the plants too. Now I'll take them and I'll put them here. Now some people recommend you do 6. I probably will be doing 10 for these containers because it says here you want to do about 1 to 2 inches when you're planting these seeds from each other. So go ahead and put the little seeds here. Cosmo's going to get planted twice because for some reason I bought 2 Cosmos, so they're going to get planted in 2 containers instead of 1. Now some people might think this is work, but it's actually fun for me. I like to make pretty things. So go ahead, put some more in there, down the row, in the front here. Because you never know. You would love for all your seeds to germinate, but there is no guarantee. So I plant a little extra just in case. So then I take my little Cosmo seeds, fold them up here like I said before. I keep them. Take my little CD case. A lot of people are like, how do you keep? So I keep them all in the CD case. And yes, OCD, they are alphabetized. So now that I have these 2 done, they're watered in, I'm going to go ahead and add some soil to the top. Now I'm using, because I'm doing containers, I'm doing potting soil with these. So I have my potting soil. Now you can opt to make your own potting soil, which would be, for me, I use peat moss, black cow, and a topsoil. And I do in thirds. So 33, 33, 33. So I'm going to go ahead and cover my seeds. Take my little Cosmos, plant them right here. So Cosmos are ready. So we're going to go ahead, set them back here under the grow light and wait for them to grow. Now remember I told you to take about 10 to 12 days for these seeds to germinate before I should be seeing some type of flowers. So let's move on here. Let's move on to the morning glories because I love blue. Now morning glories are the same thing. It takes about 10 days to 14 days, 10 days, well almost 2 weeks before these to germinate. Again, you want to space them between 1 to 2 inches apart from each other when you're growing them in your space to give them room to grow and have their roots grow. You don't want them all bunched together. Also here, these are annuals. I think I went ahead and picked all annuals. Yes, I did annuals. So these right here will grow to about 8 to 10 feet if you allow them to. Hopefully they don't grow over 5 or 6 because again, I'm in a small area. But we'll pull them out there. Go ahead and attract some little bumblebees so they can pollinate my little food. And now, these are the seeds for the morning glories. Now I told you I put some soil in here and I've already watered it in. And remember, 1 to 2 inches apart for the seeds. So go ahead. Oh, that's a black mark. Put 1 little seed there. And no, I'm not measuring exactly. I'm guesstimating about 1 inch. You can do 2 inches. I'm doing 1. And it's a little bit different when you're growing it in dirt. So you probably, if you're outside and not growing in containers, you might want to do 2 inches apart when you're growing them. Okay, so we got them in there. They're watered in. So we're going to go ahead and put some soil over them. Soil over the seeds. Take our little tag and repeat. So our morning glories are ready. And last is our zinnias. The zinnias are, again, they take about 2 weeks before they germinate the seeds. Now these they grow about 5 feet tall, I think. 5 feet? No, 3 feet. And because of how full they get, you should plant these approximately 3 to 4 inches apart from each other. And again, these are annuals also. Something to drink. These are the seeds for the zinnias, if you can see. Make sure you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these apart from each other. And I'm doing this off camera, so you guys can't see. And for those who don't know, I have severe allergies, but I love planting. So we have some zinnias left, and they'll go back in their little pouches. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and cover the seeds with some dirt, because I've already watered them in. Take our little name tag here and put them in there. So we're all done. We've planted some cosmos, some morning glories, and some zinnias. I want to thank you guys for coming and joining in. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I do a new video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us some thumbs up. But until next time, see you later.